a live today on helping you with various eggplant type issues, whether it's ED or PE. And before we get started, we're going to go ahead and discuss a case. So if you go to the link in the bio, then at the very bottom, you'll see questions and answers. And so what I do is I review the questions. Feel free to give a donation from your heart, whatever amount it may be. I know we have a lot of followers overseas and so forth, so whatever's in your heart. And I also try to scan the comments and see if I have good cases that are coming up. And the case that came up was very interesting through the link in the bio on the questions and donations. And the case was that this gentleman, when he was a teenager, maybe a little bit younger than a teenager, he actually had an injury to the groin. And since then, he has only been able to sustain for anywhere from, I would say, about 30 seconds. And so, as you can imagine, really frustrated as far as, now that he's in his 40s and so forth. And so this true case, so when we consulted, what I recommended is that obviously he get checked out by his doctor, which he did. And then I gave him some acupressure tips. And over the time, in addition, he also ate a high protein diet, meaning lots of eggs and so forth. What he came to be is that over the course, I would say, of 6 months, the 30 seconds ended up being almost 5 minutes for as far as PE is concerned. And so very, very good. And let me share with you some of the acupressure that he did. He did do the high protein diet, meaning chicken, beef, and also eggs. He also did a cinnamon and beetroot drink, and that also gave him a lot of vitality. And then the acupressure protocol that he did is, again, remember in Chinese medicine, the fingers represent the eggplant. So this motion can also be very, very helpful, a couple minutes, couple times a day. Also, he also did this motion, fist on top of fist, a couple minutes a day. And then he also did the wrist, a couple minutes, couple times a day. And let me educate you as to how each of those acupressure points can help. They basically, in Chinese medicine, it is based on a holographic imaging process. And so the one area represents another area. It's almost like turning on your light switch. And so if you don't turn on you can turn on the light right there, but you can also turn on a light from a distance. And so what's happening is that blood is being trained, blood and body fluid is being trained to that area. And as blood and body fluid is being trained to that area, then that person is able to over time have more and more almost force, because that area has been given more blood and body fluid over time. So that's why I'm on you guys about doing a couple minutes, couple times a day. If you can do that, then also that will, you don't have to do it forever, but if you can do a couple minutes, couple times a day, then over time that will train that area to have more blood and sustain more blood so you can last longer. So again, what he did a couple minutes, couple times a day is he did this area for a couple minutes, couple times a day. And then he also did this area a couple minutes, couple times a day. And he also did this area a couple minutes, couple times a day. This represents the eggplant. And then this right here represents the lower abdomen right here. Sorry, this is a model of a girl. I can grab a guy, but this represents that area. And then this wrist actually represents lower on that area. So what we're doing over time by doing that is pushing the blood to that area so there's more blood. So just in summary, really good case on the Q&A and donations, the last link on the bio. Gentleman had an injury into the groin as a teenager, was not able to last more than 30 seconds over 6 months. He did check in with his doctor over 6 months. Then 30 seconds became 5 minutes. What he did, high protein diet, also cinnamon tea daily, as well as he incorporated beet juice or beet gummies into his diet. You can also look on the Men's Health. We have some recommendations on the link in bio as to some supplements. You can get them on Amazon. And also the 3 acupressure points here, here, and here, a couple minutes, couple times a day. He was very joyous, very happy that in 6 months' time, he was able to last 5 minutes and enjoy that intimacy with his partner. All right, you guys, I will be back on here tomorrow night, same time, 9 Eastern PM US time. And do ask the questions. I will peruse through the comments as well as the cases on the donations and questions, and we'll start with that, and we'll go into doing some acupressure. I want the best for you. I want you to look and feel your best, and this is my way of helping you through acupressure for ED and PE. All right, you guys, talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night. Get some, or if you're on the other side of the world, have a great day. Bye-bye.